Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today I wanted to talk to you about a new pistol that I just recently picked up, and gonna give it a little bit of a test today to see how I like it. Now, this pistol is a little bit more of a higher end type pistol than I normally carry. Now, I'm a normal Glock guy. They're inexpensive, especially if you get them on the blue label. You know, they're about 400 bucks, and a $400 Glock is a great gun. I mean, it's out of the box. Run a couple of mags through it to make for sure that there's nothing crazy wrong with it. Like, I don't even know what you would need to check, but get a Glock. If you can buy one on blue label, they're like $398 plus tax is what the local price is for them for me. So 400 bucks, 400 plus tax depending. They're a great gun. Buy one, run it. But what I picked up is a little bit more of a, like I said, a higher end, a specialty type gun. And that gun is the Shadow Systems MR920. And magazine's loaded, gun's clear. What is it? Well, it is basically a Glock 19 clone with all the stuff done to it that you would do when you buy a Glock 19. Well, what kind of stuff is that? Well, for one, it's got all of the fancy milling done to the slide to make it look cool. You know, you got some little ridges there on top, and front caulking serrations, and it's got aftermarket sights, which most people hate Glock sights. So you've actually got steel sights you can use to rack off of stuff, you know. It's got a night sight there in the front. You got a nice sight picture, if I can get it and hold it steady. You've got your optic mount. You've got extended magazine well, slightly extended magazine release. So basically you bought that $400 Glock and you put a threaded fancy twisty barrel on it. That's going to cost you $150, and then you put you the fancy flat face style trigger. That's going to cost you another $60 to $100, whatever, and then you're going to change out your sights, and that's another $60 to $100, and depending on if you bought the MOS edition or not, you may have to have your slide milled. So that's going to cost you money, and then to put all the fancy stuff in it, that's going to cost you money, and then to stipple it and make your frame look different, that would cost you money, and then, you know, magazine well, that would cost you money, and before long, you're going to be basically at what this cost. I think it was Tactical Toolbox. Sorry, it's a guy, much bigger channel than me. He did all the math on it, and I believe he came out that he was like, to do the same build, he was like $300, $400 away. I don't know. It's a different channel. I didn't check all his math anyway. But it's a good feeling gun. The sight picture is good. It's a good looking gun. I mean, it really is. All the stuff they did to it is stuff that you generally do. The higher beaver tail there really allows you to get sucked up onto the gun. I mean, really, really good and high, and not have to worry about slide bite. So I do really like that. Trigger. It's better than a stock Glock. It's not a 1911, and probably close to a P10, kind of in that CZ striker fire, maybe a Walther striker fire, something like that. So you can see you've got your first, it's almost like there's two stages. You first push on it, and then it goes to there. Brakes. Your reset is There. Very tactile. You can hear and feel that reset. The sights are really nice. I am a fan of blacked out rear, colored front. It really helps me. Also, the way that they do their milling, it's a proprietary setup to where you don't have to use plates. It uses little wedges that come in the box that you put in the back, and you put your optic on and wedge it, and then you screw it down. Obviously, I don't have one on. I haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to be really, really nice. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Also, because of the fact that it doesn't have plates, it allows your red dot to set lower, which allows you to get kind of a lower third co-witness with these sights, which, as you can see, they're not as crazy tall as regular suppressor sights. They are tall, but they're not as tall as your normal suppressor sights. The action feels really good and smooth on it. I did pick this up used, so it has been shot, but not by me yet. I haven't shot it yet. It comes with different back straps as well. You can change that out, but this one was the one that was on it. It feels good. So that's the one I was going to run. But anyway, that is my first initial look at the Shadow Systems MR920. Feels good in the hand. Trigger's better than a stock Glock. It's going to give you all the stuff that you want to do to a stock Glock. I mean, oh, you've also got a stainless steel guide rod. Yeah, it's going to give you all the stuff you're going to buy a $500 Glock and then put all this stuff on. Like I said, I could save a little bit of money by using a blue label Glock, but it's still, to get one to look like this, I think this is probably less expensive, or at least going to break even. It's a good looking gun. Feels great in the hand. It does feel better in the hand than a standard Glock. It doesn't come with Glock magazines. It comes with the Magpul mags, which, I mean, they fit in there. They drop down good. That flared magazine well is super easy to reload. Oh, I actually missed one. That's what I get for not looking. So, super easy to reload. I don't really like these. I've never had a personal problem with them, but I've heard about too many problems with them. So it does come with the Magpul mags. I bought a Glock mag because if I'm going to carry it, I want to carry it with some good ammo and a good mag that I know I can trust. Now, these will be perfectly fine for shooting at the range and for target practice today, because that's what I'm going to use. And if they create a malfunction, so be it. I don't care, because these are going to be my range mags. Okay, so as you can see, we got a clean target. I'm going to be aiming about the top of his nose. I like to aim there. It's a small aiming spot. I'm going to be approximately 10 yards. I didn't bring my tape measure out to actually measure it, so I know I've shot from here before and it's roughly 10 yards. Unfortunately, I don't have a wide enough angle to where you can see the target and me, so you're just gonna have to make for sure, take my word that no one's down there like poking holes in it, and that it's actually me shooting it. Anyway, I've got 5 shots. Gonna do 5 shots. Slow, deliberate fire. Bring you a little bit closer to me. Gonna focus on accuracy and just see how I can shoot this thing. So Had a misfeed. Don't see anything wrong. I guess that's why you don't trust these magazines. Try it again. Worked that time. We'll do this again. I'm not real happy with the accuracy because I definitely shot to the right with this gun, and I normally don't do that. I was aiming here. That was first shot, second shot, third, fourth, fifth. I don't know if it's that trigger, if it's me, or if the sights need slightly adjusted. So let's load up 5 more rounds and see what happens. Okay, so I just loaded up 5 more rounds and the PMag that had the failure to feed. I've got the other PMag loaded with 5 rounds that I haven't tested yet. And then I've got my Glock magazine I loaded with 5 rounds. So we will see what happens. Still only the 5 shots on the target from before. Most of them grouped on what would be me hitting to the right or the left side of the target's head. Yeah, so let's see if I can bring that group in any tighter and closer to actually where I'm trying to hit. Because when I'm trying to hit the nose and I'm hitting the eye, I'm normally a better shot than that. I don't know if it's just because I'm new to the gun or if the sights are actually off a little bit on the gun. So let's see what we can do. Again, all of these are going to be slow fire to where I can try to focus on accuracy. All 5 went fine through that magazine. I'm just shooting Blazer brass. It was the cheapest thing that they had that was of name brand quality. Those 5 shots were better. I'm still hitting right with the gun, but I am hitting a much tighter group as I'm kind of getting used to the way that trigger feels. That flattish face trigger is different than what I'm used to. At roughly 10 yards, I can live with that, but I want it to be more centered. If after a few iterations of this, I can't get that over to where I think it needs to be, I'll probably end up drifting the sights. I normally don't hit right. If anything, when I pull a shot, it's generally to the left, or I'm anticipating it and pushing forward and it causes me to hit low. But my elevation is right where I want it to be, but my impact is a little bit to the right of where I want it to be. This is that second. In fact, this is the second. Oh wait, no, that's the Glock one. Here we go. This is the one I want. This is the second Magpul magazine that I got with the gun. I think it comes with a couple. I'm not exactly for sure how many. Like I said, I got the gun used. 5 more rounds, Blazer brass. I pulled that last one. That last one went low. that was me. I know it was me, it wasn't the gun. And I am getting closer to where I want my impacts to be. So I think it's just a matter of getting used to it. That one, I pulled that. That was me. That's uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. Yeah, I mean, he'd still be eating the bullet. But at 10 yards, slow fire, that's uncalled for. So, this time, Glock mag. Oh, dadgummit. That last shot, every time I pulled that one too. Going too fast. I said I was gonna do slow shooting. That wasn't slow shooting. Oh crap, I pulled 2 of them. Oh, that's what I get for going fast. Yeah, I don't know when I did that. And that was my last one, I know it was. That was probably next to last. Blown the eyeball out. All of these are good shots, just not good for me. I'm gonna have to have more time with this gun. But first range trip with it, not bad. Well, it's not the whole range trip. I'm gonna shoot more, but yeah, I can do better. It's not the gun's fault, I don't think. I believe it's me. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shake you like that. Well, gonna do it again. Boom. So, got some more shooting to do. The gun feels good in the hand. The gun looks good. I believe the gun's gonna be accurate once I get used to it. Honestly, I haven't shot regular sights in quite a while. I've been running red dots, you know, RMRs, hollow suns. So that's probably part of it. Yeah, I got to do better. I honestly think I can and will. I think this is a good gun. I think it would make you a great gun if you needed one, if you wanted a tricked out Glock. I personally just need more practice with it. 10 yards, I should shoot a tighter group than that. I normally do. You can go back and see some of my other videos, and I have shot much tighter groups. It's just a matter of getting used to this gun. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's me. Yeah. If you've got the anchoring and you want something nice and fancy that would serve you well, get the MR920 by Shadow Systems. Like I said, I think it's going to be a great gun. I think I just need to do some more training with it. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go train. Talk to you later.